From the moment you are arrested until you go to your court date, there are levels of freedom that you have until you get your trial. The least restrictive one is released on your own recognizance, or ROR, which is when you're trusted to return to court on your own. This is usually granted to first-time offenders or people who never gave the court a reason to believe that they're a flight risk and won't return. A level higher than that is supervised release, which is when you're allowed to be out of jail, but you have to have regular check-ins with someone to make sure you're behaving and you're still going to show up to your court date. Bail is when you or someone on your behalf has to pay a large amount of money to make sure you do come back to court. Sometimes people don't have the money to pay the bail that the judge sets, so they don't get to leave for this time period. Other times, the judge denies bail completely or sets it very high because you are accused of a very serious crime. You have a violent record, or you're likely to not come back to your court date because of past history. Now, if you pay bail and come back to your court date, then you will get all that bail money back, regardless if you're found guilty or not. It's just there to ensure that you do come back. But some courts make you pay a fee, which is pretty grimy. Now, regardless if you were released on your own recognizance, had supervised release, or were bail eligible, if you miss your court date, you will have a warrant out for your arrest and you will eventually get caught. And you will still have to answer for the same crimes that you were accused of in the first place, on top of having a warrant now. Now, the most restrictive option you can get is called pretrial detention, which is when you are held in jail until your court date because you are deemed too dangerous or too much of a flight risk. And this is how you can be completely innocent and still locked up in jail.